And furthermore, Bellboy Duck, I have received more complaints about your conduct. Your personality is your worst enemy. Unless you stop insulting our guests, you are going to be fired.
This is Student News Channel 46. My name is Pedro, and we interrupt your broadcast to report some grave news. The Hershey Chocolate Factory has been bombed. And now to Avery for more information.
Terrorists, Pedro. These are terrorists we're dealing with. They blew up our chocolate factory, and now I can no longer eat my chocolate in peace. You know what I say? I say we take our chocolate and shove right up there.
Down there. Do you even know what you're talking about?
Of course I do. I have a PhD in world economics.
More like a PhD in discrimination. Did you know that you're slandering the people that believe in the same God?
What?
Let's start from the beginning. A long time ago, there was a man named Abraham. Abraham was the man to lead his family from Mesopotamia to Canaan, otherwise known as the Promised Land. Today, this is where most of the religion's holy lands are. Now, this happened a long time ago, so details on the incident may seem a bit sketchy or out of the park, like the fact that Abraham lived to be 175 years old. Actually, the religions began to split with their stories. Jesus came, and it is of Christian belief that he was the Messiah, God in a human form. It is said in the Bible that he traveled across Arabia in the early 1st century and preached about God to the Hebrews, who would later be referred to as the Jews. When Jesus died, he was crucified on the cross and rose again 3 days later.
Look! There, where he struck the river. He bleeds. The water turns to blood.
Blood flows from the god.
See how it spreads. It is blood.
That you may know the power of the Lord. For 7 days Egypt will thirst.
7 days without water will
Fill every jug and jar.
pestilence will be everywhere.
For it's 7 times 7 days. No magician's trick will set your people free. Sacred water, make pure the flood from which you came.
Islam took its own separate way.
They believed in Jesus, but they didn't believe that he was a prophet of God. Instead, they believed it was Muhammad, who was born a little later than Jesus. Muslims believed that Angel Gabriel, who is also an angel in the Christian and Jewish religions, came to him and preached to him the teachings of God. He then went to his people, preached and what he learned, and became the prophet of Islam.
Christians and prophets were having a party with their own prophets. Some say that the Quran, the Bible, and the Torah are exactly the same except for changes in laws and stories.
that is how all these religions are basically the same. And I think that Avery has to make an apology to everyone who is watching the show for the comments that she has made.
You're right, Pedro. I'm very sorry. And I'd just like to announce to everyone that the religions are equal and humans are equal. Good rights to all, privileges to everyone, love everyone. Thank the Lord and the lords and the non-lords and whatever the heck you believe. Islam was founded by Muhammad after the angel Gabriel came to him one night and spoke to him about God's preachings. The holy book of Islam is called the Quran, and within the Quran are the 5 pillars of Islam: Shahada, Salat, Swam, Zakat, and Hajj. Shahada means faith, and it means a declaration of faith and trust that professes that there is only one God, Allah. Salat is prayer. Swam is fasting, which normally occurs during the month of Ramadan. Zakat is the practice of charity, and Hajj is the pilgrimage to Mecca every Muslim must take at least once in their lifetime.
Christianity was found in the early 1st century. BC stands for before Christ, and AD stands for after death. Christianity has the largest religion in the world with 2 billion followers. It dominates the Western Hemisphere, and the Christians believe around the life of Jesus of Nazareth. The religious book of Christianity is the Bible, and the Bible is the sacred text of Christianity.
The 3 main branches of Christianity are Roman Catholicism, Eastern Orthodoxy, and Protestantism. The Jews, also referred to as God's children, are peoples who do not have their prophet yet. Their holy book is the Torah, and they worship in places called synagogues. Throughout history, the Jews have been known to be a huge minority in most countries, and because of that, have been subject to civil war, genocide, and various other forms of discrimination against their religion. An example of this is the Holocaust, where millions of European Jews were slaughtered by the Germans.
Hereafter, when you're tempted to strike someone, take a look at this, our motto. The guest is always right. There's a guest now. Remember, you're on your good behavior.
Yes, sir. The guest is always right.
No. More dignity. That's better.